Welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza, where transformation begins as we evoke, embrace, and evolve. What if I told you that your mind creates memorials too? A memory is not an event that you remember. It is an accumulation of emotional experiences that becomes stored in your subconscious mind. A sound, a smell, a look, a feeling, or something that has been banked into your memory. Greetings, 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 and welcome to Heal Talk Tuesdays with Liza. It's so good to be here with you, isn't it? Today, we're going to be talking about Memorial Weekend, that it's coming up. And I found myself this morning walking on my trail thinking about what does the word memory or memorial really mean? Because after someone has passed away, we go to their memorial, a celebration of their life. And this coming weekend, we're going to be celebrating a Memorial Weekend for the day, honoring our military, right? So we pause to honor and remember experiences and sacrifices and moments that truly matter. And it made me wonder exactly about what if our mind is creating memories, like a memorial of its own. Not the kind that it's written on stone or the emotional memorials and moments that are in our history. Because here's the thing, a memory is not simply something that you remember. Most times it's an experience connected to an emotion. Let me say that again. A memory is an experience connected to an emotion. And like a sound, a smell, a gesture, even the smell of a perfume can be a word that will resonate in your memory bank for the longest time, or just a feeling. And then years later, without you realizing, you can be watching a movie and tears will start flowing. Not because something happened, but what happened? A word or a picture, a gesture, a hug reminded you of something. Or it could be you watched that movie with someone long ago and that feeling comes up. And you wonder, why did this happen to me? Where is this coming from, right? So scientists say what? Neurons that fire together, wire together. What does that mean? Oh, let me shut this down. It means that neurons in our brain that fire together because they're constantly in action, they wire together, so they stay together. So it creates this connection, right? So when thoughts and feelings and experience that repeatedly happen over and over. Hi, Jerry. They happen over and over together. It creates a pathway, a strong pathway. And the beautiful thing about our brain is it's always there to guide you or to protect you, period. And sometimes it stores memories and based on understanding of what it was long ago. The reason I'm bringing this up is because long time ago, I remember a client of mine came, a young woman in her late 20s, had just gotten married. And during our hypnotherapy, something powerful happened. This young girl, long before, she came into hypnotherapy because she was told that I can help her become pregnant because she was trying so many times not being able to conceive. she comes, we're doing the hypnotherapy, and our third session, what happened, she went deep, deep, deep. And what we call timeline therapy, we take you into recalling, right? Because that's the evoking part. We go in to recall or remember something deep within, like long ago. And through hypnosis, what she recalled was that when she was a young girl, she overheard her mom and her aunt hugging and talking. And then her aunt was, she started crying. And she was about 9 months pregnant, and she's got her head on her mom's, which is her sister's, shoulder, and she's crying and sobbing. Her aunt, unknown to her, to this child, to the inner child, the aunts and her mom's, which is her grandmother, had passed away only months before. So her aunt was very nostalgic, very emotional as the baby is coming, and her mom is not there to share the experience or to see the baby. Now, that was so emotional. And this little girl, late at night, she's supposed to be asleep, but she had woken up, and from the back of the room, she was listening to this, and she witnessed that scene. Now, being 5 or 6 years old, she didn't understand what was going on, right? You can relate to that. And before you know, she put into her memory with her thoughts that this little girl did not know how to decipher it. So she created her own story of what was happening. And she thought, my aunt is sad because she's having a baby. Get it? My aunt is sad because she's having a baby. And now remember, this child is creating and processing experiences as a child, and through emotions versus adult logics and understanding. Because I've said this so many times, children are like sponges. They see what they see, they feel what they feel, and they hear what they hear. And they interpret it the way they think the story is. Now, years later, after trying so many times to conceive and become pregnant without success, something has surfaced. And this memory, remember the neurons that wire together, stay together? So for years and years, after she recalled that memory that was tucked away in her subconscious mind, that emotional meaning that she put, that she attached somewhere in there, that it was her interpretation, having a baby creates what? Sadness. Having a baby is a sad thing. She didn't know what her aunt was crying about. She's 5 or 6 years old. She sees, she interprets. So, and if sadness meant pain, loss, hardship, and something difficult, do you think that this body of yours, or hers, actually, would allow something like that happen? As I've mentioned many, many times, the subconscious mind takes information and stores that information and will keep that information until you are ready to bring it to you. And for our body, going into protect mode, that's exactly what happened. What was fascinating was that she also felt a sense of resentment and a sense of Anger towards what? The baby. The baby that was born, which was her cousin. And for years and years, she had this underlying resentment or anger towards her cousin that she didn't even know where it came from. All because this little kid interpreted pregnancy and crying. And when the baby was born, it was like, this is the baby that made my aunt sad. Amazing. You know, when I even think about it right now, I get emotional because I don't know. I have not even done the work about why I didn't have a baby, which it just brought it up. Do you understand? Even talking about it, something resonated with me. And it's amazing. I can talk about my client and this, and I didn't even realize that talking about this, it's going to affect me. So that's what this work is all about. It's amazing what we do, what hypnotherapy can do. That's a work that I have to do. I already knew part of it. So because this got clear for her, not because the memory changed, definitely not. It brings it to the Boubari method. What we did with her was literally evoked a memory that was banked in her memory bank. It was memorialized, right? Deep, deep, deep in there. And the body went into protect mode. And her interpretation had created something, not only that the body said, you're not going to have a baby. You're not going to be sad. But also that little girl's resentment towards the baby, which became her cousin. And it was like, wow. So through hypnosis, through the work we did, we came to embrace. Did you get what happened? It's like, wow, I never realized this. So how do we evolve? The evolve was rewiring the neurons that came together and wired together. And by rewiring means we unraveled something, we opened something that it was like aha moment for her. And after so many years, she's married, she wants to have a family, and yet something was not working. He was okay, she's okay, the sperms are great, the eggs are wonderful, it's just not working together. So after this, we did a mind-body connection. It was allowing the body to do the amazing work that the body does, just naturally. And she said, I'm okay now. No more resentments. I understand what my aunt was crying about. It was so beautiful to witness it. And then even saying, I forgive myself for holding on to this. And so we shifted the story that now she said to the body, I am safe. I would love to have a baby. Mom is around. My aunt is around. And I'm going to make amends with my cousin. And just to say, I am so sorry. Thank you. I do love you. It's powerful. Powerful work that we do. Hypnotherapy is amazing because what happened was evolving to that point that you can even ask yourself, what does this part of me need now? And I am safe. I understand. I can forgive. I am assuring myself and my body, I'm good. You can do the same thing. Because neurons that fire together, wire together, stay together. And with new thoughts, new feelings, and new experience can bring so much more. Because your past may explain, but it doesn't have to define you. It doesn't. Because as we know, evoke what was, it's the history. It's memorized and memorialized in your memory bank. And once you come and embrace the reality right here, right now, so wonderful to evolve to what it is that you want, what you desire, what is to be. So a memory may be part of your history, but it doesn't have to be part of your new story. Guess what? That was about 2 years ago. The baby is about a year, soon to be a year old now. Come August, she will be celebrating a 1-year-old baby. It's amazing. I am so grateful for my clients, for the experiences, and having a small little part in it. And if I can make one person's life better, then I have been doing the work that I am meant to be. That's what Heal Within is. Because some people say, I don't have anything to heal. Maybe you don't see it as healing. Maybe you need, in your mind, thinking that I just need to shift something, to change a habit, a behavior, or just modify something. That's okay. It's all healing. It's all for the better. It's all part of all this. It's you. That's why when I say you matter, it's the whole person, not just one behavior, one habit, and everything. So, hope you enjoyed today's message. And if you are someone that you know is experiencing challenges and difficulties that they don't know how to fix, how to overcome, or even understand how to move through it, by all means, I invite you to reach out to me or let them know I am here for you. May you celebrate an amazing weekend, not only honoring those who served our country, but honoring yourself and all parts of you that has been serving you, protecting you, shielding you, and keeping you safe and sound. Until next time, please, if this message was beneficial to you, by all means, would you please share, like, love, and yes, go to my YouTube and subscribe. I'm doing something that I hope I make a difference in one person's life. So until next week, God bless you, and may the universal light surround you always. This is Lisa. Bye-bye.